Uh, Here's why I think Lina Hidalgo decided not to run.
Okay.
Okay. So she wins because of the Beto wave in 2018. Democrats up and down end up winning. She didn't have a primary opponent. She just like slid in. And that was the last year, y'all, where you could click boop D and they go tut, 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 tut. No more. Right?
Right.
So a lot of people just went and hit D for Beto. Beto excited a lot of people, and so she ends up in office. That's 2018. 2020 comes, she doesn't have to run because that's an every 4-year thing, right? So 18, she gets in. 2022, if y'all remember, it was very, very close.
Very.
We went to sleep and woke up and we didn't know what it was going to be. Judge Hidalgo had 50.8, if I'm not mistaken, to Alex Miller's 49.2.
Oh, yeah.
That is winning by the skin on your chinny chin chin.
Yeah, that's close.
Okay. So again, that is a down year because 2020 was a presidential year. So then you have the midterm things go down. It gets very dangerous. And then we go back up to 2024.
Right.
2024, if y'all remember, there are county-wide judicial seats that went away. Yes. They went red. And what was supposed to be a solidly blue Harris County. So if you remember, we went to sleep. Christian Menifee
was barely winning.
He was actually losing when I went to sleep. I went to sleep. I was like, wow. Wake up. He wins. And so keep in mind that is a presidential year. So we go up.
Right.
Next year is a primary. I mean, is a midterm year, and from the looks of things, it's not looking too pretty, and I don't think she would have been a benefit not only to herself but to the rest of the Democrats that are on the ticket in 2026. That's just a personal opinion.
Yeah,
I don't think that it would have been good for her.
I think it was outside of a professional decision. I think there was a personal decision that she should have made.
Yes.
I think it was smart for her. One,
Yes.
When you need a moment.
Listen.
Take your moment.
Take your moment.
And then when you came in, like, again, you rode the coattails of a wave.
Yes.
Now you in the seat, you've had 2 terms. People
Yes.
know you now in this position. It's a little different. So from running the first go round, you're fresh faced then. Now you have expectations that's a little different as a leader.
Yes.
And so I applaud her for taking a step back and taking that moment for herself and saying, you know what, I did say I was doing 2 terms. I did my 2 terms. I'm going to honor that.
And I'm out of here. Did I ever tell you I used to work at the prison? Have you heard one of my 100 prison stories? Raise your hand. Put it in the comments if you've ever heard Darrell say, I used to work for the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. Let me tell you something. I started as a CO. I became a sergeant and then a lieutenant. And I got to a certain point where it was very hectic. I was 23 at the time. And it was like, how is this real life? This is very stressful. And so, like, looking back at it, it's like it was probably so stressful because I hadn't really put in the years. Like, just because you qualify for something doesn't mean that you should do it. And I feel like if you do end up doing it, like, there's going to be a very steep learning curve for you if that is something that you end up doing. And so to anybody who's listening, think about that. Think about that before you jump into the frying pan.